Freo here, back in the garage. So I figured today I'll get the top end off of this thing, figure out what's going on with it, see why it's locked up. It shouldn't be too tough of a job. Basically just need to pull the exhaust off. So these two bolts, the connector here, this gizmo chingadera thingy here. There's a carburetor cover, and that's just a couple of screws, I think. Yeah, these two screws come off, the carb's under there. And I think it hard mounts to the barrel, but I think there was a rubber sleeve that went back to the air cleaner. I'm a little worried about breaking that sleeve, so I have to be careful on that one. And I'm going to pull this skid pan brace off, because that'll just make it that much easier to get the head off and get it and the barrel and get it slid out of there. And shouldn't take too long. So I guess I should put my headphones on, because I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTube music police, and get going on this thing. Okay, just put a new battery back in the camera. It died right when I was sliding the barrel off of this thing. As you can see, I got it part way up, but it's looking like it's seized. I can't get the barrel up any further. It looks like the piston's stuck inside there. I sprayed some secret sauce down in there. Hopefully that'll loosen things up. Otherwise I'm going to have to pound on it a little bit to get it apart, and I don't really want to do that. It looks like some moisture did get into this thing. You can see there's rust on these studs in the back. Obviously water was set back here and then kind of crept in and rusted up the stud. There's also a little bit of rust on the crank flywheels there, but not that bad. And I think that's just from sitting dry for so long. I mean, it's been sitting forever. So, and I don't know about the seizure, because the head looks okay. I mean, usually when they're going to seize, they go real white, real lean. This thing, if anything, was super rich. So it looks like it had oil, but there's no telling what happened. I think what I'm going to do, once I get the barrel off, I'm going to go ahead and pull the engine out of this thing, because I need to split the cases and clean everything up, fix the perpetual oil leak that's been going on. This thing's been leaking oil for 10 years that it's been at my house, and I know it leaked oil the whole time it was at my dad's house, and I don't know where it came from, because the only oil in the motor is in the gearbox, and it isn't that much. And there's oil inside of this thing, because that's the positive force. And what it does is it sprays oil down into the bottom end through this little banjo, and you just put straight up gas in the tank, and then it just kind of mixes itself. You don't have to you know, do the 20-to-1 ratio deal or whatever. It's kind of made day-to-day life a little easier. So I guess I'm stuck for now, much like that piston in the cylinder. Just gonna have to wait, see if I can get it apart. I might beat on it a little bit more later, see if it's come loose. But I think that's it for now. See ya. Oh yeah, I got one more thing I want to do. I want to do the tool count after every one of these episodes. I tend to use a lot of tools. I don't know how this happens. The most simple jobs turn into, like, every tool I own getting drug out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different tools. That's pretty good, just to take off like 4, 6, 8, 8 bolts and 4 screws, or yeah, 4 screws and 2 nuts. So interesting.